Yo, we are back at it again. Wagwan, let's go. This is the IVP with Dr. IBZ. We are back at it again, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is the Imperfect Van podcast where I go and I got a lot of shit. Let me go and when I'm flowing, let me show you what I'm showing. Let me get two big tits, let me motorboat them. Oh, I'm feeling nasty, let me overquote it. Let me go in, it coming live from you to downtown, it's flowing. Hey, you under the sink, you like a drain fly, nigga, you gotta get extinct. Ooh. Hey, and now we're gonna bring to you the one and only Dr. Eves. Let's fucking go. Quick freestyle on you hoes, you know what I'm saying? And like, yo, potentially, I'll try to drop more freestyles on that bitch. Hold up. So, how's everyone doing? How's everyone's week going? How's everyone chilling? We podding today, you know what I'm saying? It's 6 a.m. in the morning. We got to get this pod out regardless, right? Now, I had a long few days at work. Nigga, I literally passed the fuck out when I got home. Woke up, realized that I was like, shit, I messed up. I have to pod. So what had happened was, since I knew I messed up, I said, you know what? Let me take a nap. Let me make sure I'm ready for the pod. Ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So we ready to go. You already know. It's all death row. Hey. You see, you know what I'm saying? So how's everyone's week going? How's everyone doing? We chilling today. We having a good time today. Today's one of those chill, relaxed type of vibes. One of those I'ma turn up too. You know what I'm saying? We got the shades on today. Okay? So you know we're gonna get into some business. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things that I wanted to get into, right? Now, we're gonna start it off with this, okay? So there's a lot of things I love to like when there's continuity to certain things. Let me take the shades off. When there's continuity to certain things, right? And there's like hella continuity to it, I am tuned in. Okay? I am tuned in like a doctor. Okay? So take this in. All right? Take this in. Keke Palmer, Keke Palmer, she doubled down. So she appears in an Usher video. And in the Usher video, it's called Boyfriend or something like that. And she's like basically sending shots to her baby daddy, my bad. So this is what I'm going to say about this whole like situation between the whole Keke Palmer thing, because I feel like there's one thing that my disclaimer, I don't do double standards, right? And I know stereotypes, usually there's like a base of where that's coming from. You know what I mean? However, it does not mean that every single person does that. You know what I mean? Because if you look at it from an individuality standpoint, if I say all black people like chicken, and then there's a one black guy that's like, but I don't like chicken, does that mean I'm not black? You know what I mean? No. We're not talking about anomalies and all that type of shit. We're speaking. So, in terms of this, Keke Palmer, she did a video, and I feel like it was corny. Reason why I feel like it's corny, okay? Wearing these for like a few minutes is like itches right here, and like, ugh. For people that don't wear glasses that much, y'all feel me. For the people that wear glasses or have to wear glasses, I feel for y'all. God damn, That's annoying, right here. Ugh. So, she appears in an Usher video. In the Usher video, she's doing her thing, killing it, doing whatever, right? And the one main thing that like kind of pisses me off about like this whole thing is that if that was a guy doing that, so let's say if a guy pulls up to a Janet Jackson concert, right? Janet Jackson does her like little lap dance thing that she likes to do. She does it. The girl is jealous. She tweets about it like, "Oh, you won't even take care of your family." That like some shit like that, like a girl would tweet, right? And then the internet, obviously, people have their sides. People pick their sides. Now, one main thing I wanted to say: if a woman did that, she hopped in. No, my bad. If a guy did that, if the guy ended up, Janet Jackson has a single. She says, "Yo, hop in my video off of that controversy." You hop in the video. You're the main character in the video or the main attraction in the video. What the fuck do you think is going to happen to that man? He's going to get backlash. He's going to get ridiculed. He's going to get told he's not a man. He's going to get told everything under the sun. Keke Palmer can go out. So, yeah, and here's the thing. Keke Palmer is known, right, as a Nickelodeon star. We all know her as a Nickelodeon star. She upgraded from Nickelodeon. Now she's doing her thing. Now she's part of black culture. Now, the main thing that's really getting to me, that I'm really trying to understand and I'm really trying to grasp, okay, is the fact that just because her body it looks better and people are objectifying her more physically, why is she acting like she's so like this is what she wanted, when in reality, not really. We know about the Trey Songz story. We know about all that type of shit. You got some attention from Usher. That's like me getting attention from fucking Sade or something. Like an artist a female artist that I listen to, that I love listening to, that I'm like, yo, if I met her and she sang to me, like, I don't even know what I would do. Like that type of shit. You know what I mean? And you're just, it's corny to me, man. We have to call this out. We have to call this out as corny. I think it's corny because even though the relationship is over and you're doubling down, in hindsight and in the long run, it does not look good. Yo, this is the father of your child. You want to make the father of your child look like he's dumb, he's an idiot. But at the end of the day, your child looks at your baby daddy as dad. Embarrassing dad. This is one thing that people need to understand. Once you have kids involved, it's no longer just you and the man. The kid is involved. So once you start adding your own fucking problems and y'all issues into the shit, and y'all include the kid in it or use the kid as an excuse, as the guy did, which was also corny, right? It starts to create a rift. And then you start going out here trying to be like, oh, look at me, I'm out here. Okay, cool. It's corny. It is so corny. And I wish that more people just called it out, because, okay, you're going to do that video, and then now what? In hindsight, now what? Now what? And not a lot of men, like, let's be real, not a lot of real niggas are gonna want to fuck with you because they feel like if they tell you something, even if it's behind closed doors, you might pop out and be like, I'm gonna do whatever I want. You're gonna be one of those when it's like, yo, this is just something that I want to talk to you about that's affecting me, that's, you know, that I'm just trying to rectify. So, and like right now, for the moment, oh, amazing. You're getting your flowers, you're getting all the love and everything. But I'm just saying, a lot of men, and I've been looking around online, 85% of men do not agree with what Keke Palmer is doing. 85%. The rest are pandering or they're just indifferent. They don't care. But 85% of men are like, what she's doing is kind of like, it's corny. Because if a nigga did that, we would look at that nigga as corny. Like, yo, your baby mom's is out here. She's struggling. She has the child. She's taking care of the child. And you're out here with Janet Jackson acting a fool and shit, embarrassing her. You know what I mean? And then now you're in her video. Like, people are going to be like, nigga, that's corny. Like, what are you doing? That's what I'm talking about. And me, I don't do double standards. I said that in the beginning. So if I look at it, if a nigga does that, that's corny. If a girl does that, that's corny too. So I completely understand why she feels the way that she feels and why she feels like I have to prove something. But what you're proving is not helping the situation. It's not going to help anything in hindsight. You want to have a good relationship with your baby dad, the father of your child. You want to have a good relationship with that person. Yes, what he said online was corny. He shouldn't have said what he said. He should have said that behind closed doors. We get the point. Yes, you ended up turning up on stage and doing everything. You don't have to rub it in with a video. Okay, maybe after the video, maybe he gets the point that he should chill. And maybe that will work. But you get what I'm saying. Like, we are human beings at the end of the day. Right? We are human beings. And we need to understand that we need to coexist with each other. And and this is what I never understand. If you are a heterosexual, right? If you're attracted to women, if you're attracted to men, why do you trash what you are attracted to? I never understand that. I never will understood that. Why are you trashing what you are attracted to? That makes no fucking sense to me. Oh, all men are trash. No, the men that you pick are trash. Oh, all women are bitches. No, the women that you attract and meet are bitches. Like, you're just gonna say that every woman is like this, every man is like this, when majority of women are just trying to chill, have a good time, and have fun. Majority of women. They're not trying to go through no bullshit, no stress, no nothing. If it happens naturally, it happens naturally. No pressure. No woman's trying to feel pressure or anything. They're trying to have fun. End of the day. And men, we're simple. You know what I mean? If you're vibing, we're vibing type shit. So it's like, it makes no sense to me. Like, I've been through a lot of bullshit with women. I've been through a lot of good shit with women. I'm not going to look at it like, just because I've been through a lot of bad shit with women, I'm going to say, oh, women ain't shit. I'm not going to look at it like that. I'm going to look like, no, these types of people, because men and women can fall into that same category. And people don't understand that. People like to look at it like, what is different between me and that person individually, and I'm going to attack that. That makes no fucking sense. You're just a piece of shit. That's it. That is it. Keke Palmer, you had a kid, you have your postpartum body, you look nice now. Now all of a sudden you want to be stunting and everything. When before, when people were the people that were attracted to you, that were trying to talk to you, you were hiding in a closet. Trey Songz. Oh, I don't want to be in the music video, and you start hiding in a closet. You made it a whole big ordeal and everything. Now Usher sings to you, you have your fucking booty out, tits out, and everything. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It just be consistent too. Oh, that's Usher. People need to understand, yo. Just because it's a celeb that you're attracted to, that you've always wanted to be around, or whatever the case may be, does not mean that you should dissolve your morals. These are your morals. This is your integrity. This is your spirit. If majority of people from the opposite sex are saying the way you're dealing with this is the wrong way, then you're doing something wrong. If you're being ignorant to it, the only people that are going to support it are going to be the miserable fucks that do that shit, or that will do that shit, or don't have the balls to do that shit. So, at the end of the day, Keke Palmer, whatever. I used to look at you like, oh man, like Keke Palmer's like a real black woman, da-da-da. She's funny, she's talented, all this type of shit. Now you're just wilding for no reason. Like, you proved your point. You proved your point with the Usher thing alone. And I bet you he's probably been talking to you about it, because you probably haven't been showing out before you got pregnant. You weren't showing out. Before you got pregnant, you were not showing out. You were chilling. Chilling. After you gave birth and your body came in and people started commenting about it, now you're out here with a big ass head. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. And I don't mean to sound aggressive or mad or anything like that. I'm just talking like passionately. Like, it's just annoying to see. You get a big ass head all of a sudden, and then now you feel like you can't tell me anything now. Like, it's stupid to me. You know? It's like weird. It's almost like the whole, like, what's his name? The whole Donald JT situation. My man Donald JT is in trouble with the same prosecutor, the same DA from the Thugger trial, right? And apparently, that same DA had sexual relations. This is allegedly had sexual relations with one of the guys that died. She vowed to get the people that had a hand in it or something. That seems personal. Then, now she has Donald JT involved. So now Donald JT's people are going to do research. Donald JT people, they started talking, like, they started telling him some stuff, and he released a statement saying, yo, actually, let me see if I can find it. Actually, you know what? I don't have the clip loaded up, so I'm not going to waste everyone's time. However, Donald JT was like, hey, to the Fulton County DA, I know what you, like, apparently she's racist, or I don't get the racist part, but she had like sexual relations with one of the people in that file, in that case that she's trying right now, and all that type of shit. So to me, it kind of makes sense how it ties in. Big Nut gets deleted. He passes away, right? He gets attacked. He gets killed. And then after that, she probably had a personal vendetta against Thugger and YFN Lucci. Got them niggas incarcerated. And then when she said, I'm gonna still have other people catching Ricos, and they're gonna be major people, she was talking about Donald JT. That's who she was talking about. Because I remember she was saying, like, there's gonna be more Ricos. And I'm thinking in my head, more Ricos, like, who else? Boom, Donald JT. So then, it makes no sense why you would try a former president, even though you have evidence against him. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna have a former president of the USA in jail. The Secret Service still has to protect him. So he's not going to be in jail. He's going to be like house arrest. For what? Oh, so he doesn't run for the election? Is that why? So they don't want him to run in the 2023 election because he's more likely to win. So since he's more likely to win, they don't want him to run again. So then they're trying to it's a snaky game. It's a real snaky, weird game. It's like when I heard about the World Bank. I think the World Bank said some stuff, right? They said something about, I think it was like Nigeria or Ghana, one of these African countries, right, in the West. I think Western African. They made a new policy about Hey, what's up, Baba? The LGTB community, right? So they made a comment. They said, like, not a comment, but they're dropping like legislation saying, like, you can't be this and blah, 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 right? And I'm not going to say we don't condone discrimination against any other people, because I wouldn't want to be discriminated myself. So I don't condone discrimination against any other people. As long as no one's hurting anybody, it should not fucking matter. You know what I mean? Does not matter. Whatever my beliefs are, whatever, does not fucking matter. It's none of my business. Right? So But this is Africans that we're talking about. So these Africans are like, yo, we're not none of that. We don't want any of that shit. All right, cool. So the World Bank, I think it was one of the World Banks, is like, we're not going to do business with you. Now, to me, I'm pretty sure the Arab countries are well off, but so you're telling me the World Bank does not do any type of business with these Arab countries? And these Arab countries, these Muslim Arab countries, you know their policies on that community is even worse than the Africans. So, and you're the World Bank, meaning that the World Bank is an entity that's supposed to just, like, what I feel like when it comes down to banking and all that shit, it should be neutral, right? We look at all the stats and all the facts. We don't look at what you believe in. How many people believe in some next shit and they have bank accounts and they still do business with the bank? The bank is not going to be like, I'm not doing business with you because of your beliefs. They're going to be like, I'm not doing business with you because insufficient funds, lack of credit, all that type of shit. They don't care about what you believe. So when I see the World Bank doing it, it's kind of fishy to me. It's a little bit weird to me. Now, I'm not here to like defend that policy or whatever policies they're dropping. What I'm here to talk about is how hypocritical and how they like picky and choosy they are with this type of shit. They're very picky and choosy. Anyways, it's funny to me, right? Like, at the end of the day, we're all human. But I look at shit from a non-biased lens, right? I try to be non-biased with it. But when I see that there's lack of consistency, I have to say something. Because there's no consistency there. There's no consistency there. It's like the justice system. Yo, Tory Lanez got 10 years. Meg Thee Stallion is still alive. She's still twerking. She still has a good life. Yes, she probably has a lot of trauma from that shit. Hella trauma. I can guarantee Meg Thee Stallion has a lot of trauma from that shit, right? Guarantee, because I've been around people that have been shot at. It's traumatic. It's not something to take lightly. It's not a sneeze. It's not something to take lightly. So when people are talking like, oh, she only got shot in the foot. No, it's not something to take lightly. If you ever meet these people, if you ever encounter people that have been hurt like that before, then you know for a fact. You know for a fact. Okay? So Tory Lanez gets 10 years. Meg Thee Stallion is chilling. She's good on that. I don't feel like he should have got the 10 years. But then there's the next NFL player. He crashes into a girl in a whip, another whip. Hey, Tupac, leave the door alone. He crashes into another whip, right? The other whip has a dog and a lady in there. They perish, right? Rest in peace. Right? Rest in peace to everybody, if I didn't say rest in peace, that I've talked about. And then, since this happened, he only got 3 to 10 years, meaning like he can get out like soon. This is what I'm talking about, the lack of consistency. 2 lives are gone. The dog and the woman. Gone. Horrible death. The car burned. Horrible death. Tragic. This nigga only got 3 to 10 years. Tory Lanez gets 10 years. Like, that's his 10-year sentence. And the person is still alive, still chilling. And it's probably, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of, like, holes in the story. There's so many holes in that story to the point where it's just, now you're seeing the holes in the Donald JT and the, what's her name? The Fulton County thing and the Thugger thing, and you can see how everything's tying in, and now you can see, like, you can connect the dots and you can see the holes in the story. And I'm really trying to grasp and I'm really trying to understand, why is it, as human beings, when you have a job and this is your job, why is it do people take advantage of that power and try to use it against people and against their own communities sometimes. I don't understand that. Sometimes I try to be smart. Sometimes I just try to think. There's something going on. People have all this power and all this knowledge and everything that they should be doing, and they're using it against their own people. And I'm trying to grasp this shit. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. It's crazy to me. But anyways, you know what else is crazy? And I'm really trying to understand this shit, bro. So, Obama, apparently, allegedly, they're trying to say Obama's gay. He said, I think, and I quote, I like to make love to men just in my imagination. So when I heard that quote, I said, hold up. Wait a minute.
How the blood clot this? How the blood clot this?
What is going on this year? We just keep finding out that people are either like, so the person that did it, that exposed it was this girl, and then Malik's brother and all that, and then Malik Obama, right? He made a post about it. So my whole thing, I don't give a fuck if Barack Obama's gay or whatever, or if he's like he was thinking about dabbling into that shit or whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. Your brother tried to expose you and tried to egg on it. Yo, listen. If my brother did that shit to me, I'm cutting him out the will. That's one. Two, that is still your family name. Your name is Malik Obama. What are we doing here? I know they're probably not blood brothers, so he probably just said that shit. But like, come on, man. And then the whole like them dissing Michelle Obama, saying that she's trans, and like they're creating this whole narrative and thing. And to me, it's disgusting behavior. This is Barack Obama. Have some respect for Barack Obama. I do not understand why people are just doing this type of shit where you feel like, yo, I'm just gonna talk shit. Now, when I say have respect, I'm talking about what he did to get to where he's at, the type of people he inspired, the inspiration that he's caused for him being one of the first black presidents, or the first black president, right? Because people put in Bill Clinton and now people are saying Donald JT is fucking is a black president now. Like, anyways, people are just I don't get it. People are just the moment someone does something. Hey yo, what the fuck? The moment someone does something that's like borderline against the system or whatever, it's automatically, oh, they're black. Yo, there's so many cultures that have people like that are like that too. People just, and I don't. And there's this little bubble, right? There's this bubble that I see that I don't know what it is. Some people are in this bubble that think that everything that happens to them is what the world is. Or everything that they see that's not what the world is. There's a reality to this world. The reality is everyone is just trying to get by. That is like the core of human existence. Everyone is trying to get by. Now, how we get by, that is what separates us. How we deal with our trauma, our problems and all that, that's what separates us. You know what I mean? So when I'm seeing like this whole thing going on with Thugger and everything, I just feel as if she personally had a vendetta against him, which should create some type of reasonable doubt, because if you just had a personal vendetta against the guy, then you can use your power to bring a RICO in and get the man arrested. And then while the man's arrested, you can gather more evidence against him. You know what I mean? So it's pretty whack. It is. It's pretty whack to me how people are like moving like that. Anyways. So, next topic, right? We're going to keep this boat flowing. So, Elon Musk, he was trying to remove the block feature as a feature on Twitter. And it's like, Elon, he's saying it's pointless. Elon, you don't want to block people because half of your followers are bots. Right? That's one of the reasons, I think. And another reason why is I get the whole thing about you wanting to be in control and freedom of speech, but us people, us human beings, all of this social media and technology, it's causing a lot of vibrations in our head. It's causing a lot of stimulation in our head. We need fucking breaks from people. If someone just keeps tweeting some dumb shit, I need to be able to block them and not see them on my fucking timeline. I need to be able that when there's some stupid ass fucking promotion shit that, here's the thing, YouTube ads used to be like McDonald's, Wendy's, shit that you see. Those were the YouTube ads. Now YouTube ads are some next scammer shit. If people can just pay for the ad, they get the ad. And now I'm seeing scammer shit on my shit. I fell for it because I forgot that there's a new fucking person that owns Twitter. So now now my number gets batteried 5 days a week. Now they kind of stopped because they probably have other suckers they could call now. But my number's still down the line of, I still get a few phone calls, random phone calls now, spam. Elon, what are you doing? Makes no sense. So Elon goes, block is going to be deleted as a feature except for DMs. Elon, and then, you know, there's a Twitter fact checker now, right? The Twitter fact checker goes, Elon Musk cannot do this. The feature to block someone on the site is required as a social media app to be allowed on the App Store and Google Play Store. So even if he removes it, he can't do anything. Then he goes, true, however, that note is incorrect and the community already voted it away. The note is still on the tweet. That's what the note, I'm like, yo, Elon, what are you doing? You had a good thing going with Twitter in the beginning. And if you just kept that same energy and that same vibe where it was still Twitter, but it was just like under new management, it's like opening another McDonald's or a new manager pops in in the same McDonald's. It's a new manager. However, the food is still consistent. Yeah, there might be a little bit of changes here, but it might be good changes instead of crappy changes. You know what I mean? Elon. It's just frustrating to me how like people don't like to use a little bit of logic in what they're doing and what they're thinking and what makes sense. And maybe this guy was drunk when he tweeted it. Maybe he wasn't coherent when he tweeted it. But people are starting to piss me off a little bit. Why would you take away the blocking feature off of an app that's social media wise? So what if a girl doesn't want this guy to keep harassing her and everything, checking out her tweets, checking out her profile, right? Because she might tweet like, yo, like we chilling at some spot. And the guy might, oh, she's over there. I'm going to pull up over there. And like, it could lead to some shit because the person can't block that person. So, okay, delete your Twitter. So then you're going to lose usership. If you remove the block feature, you're going to lose viewership. subscribers and memberships and all that, and some of them are going to be Twitter blue, you're going to lose money. Why do you like to lose money, Elon, is what I'm trying to understand. You keep trying to lose money, which makes no fucking sense to me. Be a fucking smart man that you are. Apparently you're a smart businessman. Prove it to us, because I don't see it, my nigga. I don't see it, bro. You're just a fucking idiot. Us regular folk need to be able to block people. The fuck are you talking about? It just makes no sense to me, man. It makes no sense. What is working for this company? Oh, this is working for this company? When, bro, I don't even know what the CEO of Twitter's name was when I was on Twitter. And I was on it for 10 years, 10 plus years. Did not even know who the fuck the CEO was. Because the CEO just left shit alone. They added little shit here and there, but that was it. The only thing that they added was you can't really do hate speech on there. And that was like kind of all social media apps. You can't do hate speech as in like, if it's considered hate speech, you can't do it. But come on, man. Anyways, it's Elon, but like, Elon, you're being an idiot. That's what I believe. You're smarter than that, man. And then you have logic. Why are you twerking on stage, brother? Seriously. Logic. What are you doing? That video, okay, I don't know why Logic likes to do this type of shit, okay? But Logic, that video was
embarrassing.
Why? Like, Logic.
You's a freaky ass nigga. Fuck you mean?
Like, Logic, bro.
You freaky frog. You a freaky frog.
Like, Logic.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, Logic, one more time. Logic.
This is a sick Negro.
Since you like to say I'm half black, you're a Negro, nigga. You know what I mean? Anyways, my bad. Logic. Just like everyone was asking Obama, like, yo, Obama, why would you say that? Because
why are you gay?
Or Obama, whatever you said, that was hella
Gay.
And then we have this, Logic twerking. Why? You know what? I'm getting tired of this, you know. I'm getting tired of like just sitting down, trying to vibe out, trying to chill, and just trying to like understand, why do people do stupid shit? Why do people think it's okay to be a complete idiot and make a fool out of themselves like the way these people be doing it, and think that there's gonna be no backlash? Do shit in the comfort of your own home. Do shit behind closed doors. Whatever happened to doing shit in private? You're just embarrassing yourself, man. And then, I don't know what it is, bro. If I have children, or if I ever have children, I'm gonna not be, as a dad, twerk on stage, then try to come home and tell my kid what to do. Especially if the kid has an iPad and shit and can see. Because if my dad was famous and I had access to Google, I'd be Googling my father every day to see what kind of bullshit my dad's doing. Just in case. You wanna know why? Because if my dad says no to some shit, I'm bringing up the bullshit he's doing. That's what I'm talking about. It's not just, oh, your kids, think about your kids. It's also like, how are you gonna parent your kids if you're out here being wild, and then you're gonna tell your kid, nah, you gotta chill. You can't do that. Remember, Young Thug was like, yo, I used to paint my nails and da-da-da. I stopped doing all that shit because my kid wanted to do it. Oh, now you don't want your kid doing it, but you're gonna influence other kids to do it. You get what I'm saying? It's just, it makes no sense to me. Makes no sense. And I'm trying to really understand it. Anyways. So, the entire police force in Minnesota quits after being offered $22 an hour pay, leaving the mayor heartbroken. An entire police force quit. I'm pretty sure they fixed that shit because they're gonna get 22 an hour. Now, I didn't know cops are underpaid like that. However, this concept, UPS did it. These guys are doing it. The rent strike that I don't know if it's still going on, but that shit that happened. If we all just said no to some shit, I think we can get a lot of shit done. And it doesn't have to. Here's the thing. I hate when people try to make it just one race, one culture, or whatever. We all need to play a part. If we really want, if you really want to have those type of vibes where if you go outside, you're chilling, no one bothers you, no one says anything, everything's okay. You know what I mean? Everyone has to be involved, no matter what race you are, no matter who you are, where you're from, what you do, as long as you put in some work. You know what I mean? Put in some work. Everybody. And yes, every community needs to tighten themselves up, and then we can come together. Yes, I get it. Us black people, we are not connected in any type of way, man. We don't have any type of cohesiveness. It's weird. We segregated ourselves. There's the Africans, right? And then the Africans segregated themselves too. There's the tribal shit, and then there's what country you're from or what region you're from. And then on top of that, you have people from the Caribbean, you have the Afro-Latinos, you know what I'm saying? So like everyone identifies as something different. No one just says, yo, we black. We all together, we black. If you black, I fuck with you. You know what I mean? Yo, at work, people that speak the same language, usually, they always connect, they always vibe. Does not matter what personality they are. They could be a shit worker. If that person can speak the same language as the one of the managers or whatever, that person always has a job. Do you get what I'm saying? They don't fire them unless they do something really stupid. But they usually just allow them, like, as long as they work, whatever. That person reminds me of my cousin or whatever the case may be. That's how it is. But black people, I don't understand why we're not connecting like that. There's something off in the matrix about that. We need to fix that. We need to come together more, is what I'm trying to say. Black people, we need to come together more. We need to stop this divisiveness. We need to stop this light skin, dark skin bullshit. We need to stop this I'm African and I never got taken. You guys got taken. You guys don't know your culture. We need to stop this. Oh, well, I don't know my culture, so I'm going to be ignorant. We need to stop all this type of shit. We need to. Because the moment us get a grip, us black people can just get a fucking grip. We can do a lot of shit for us. You know what I'm saying? And we can help others too. We already help others already without even trying. Through our music, through our food, through that type of shit, through our souls. And we just can't connect with each other, but we can connect with a lot of other shit, but we can't just connect with each other. That's what's pissing me off. There's so much divisiveness, bro. I love all black people. I love all people, period. But that's gonna bury what my main point is. I love all black people. You know what I mean? And we need to stick together in terms of just there's so much bullshit out here. And to all those that are non-black that are agreeing with what I'm saying, like, we fuck with y'all too, and we know I'm going. You know what I mean? And we need to stop this, stay out of black people's business type of shit. No, if someone cares, you try to teach them and make them understand. And if they're being ignorant, you won't understand because you're not black. You explain it to them in a way where they can understand. And if they don't get it, they're going to experience something like that similar, or someone they know is going to experience something similar, and they're going to be able to articulate it better, or they're going to see the feelings that they feel after that situation, then you're going to know what to do. And then you're going to be like, okay, I get it. This is all just a fucking game. This is a game. This world, everything is a game. Right now, we're so far behind in terms of who's running shit. Being an activist, being someone that I'm going to change the world, you have to do it subtly. You have to do it in ways where people won't notice until it's too late. You know what I mean? And then but here's the thing. It's never too late for motherfuckers. That's just a little conspiracy thing I wanted to say. Not gonna go in depth. You know what I mean? But yeah, we got into conspiracy land with that little cop thing, you know, that little cop topic, you know. Anyways, so that's not all I wanted to say, but that's all I wanted to say about that topic. Okay? Now, we got more. Of course, we got more shit to say. Like, okay? I had this right here. There we go. So, listen to this. Hold up.
So you mean to tell me I just pulled a 13-hour shift and I ain't got no food to come home to? Huh?
Why you didn't get something on your way home? Why you always recording for your raggedy cousin?
Look, I just pulled a 13-hour shift. You being my wife, I pay all the bills.
He's eating pizza right now.
All the dishes clean, your clothes clean. Why? What?
You don't fix me no lunch for my job. I'm on to a full-course meal. What we married for? What we married for?
I'm not your mama. I'm your wife.
Now, here's the thing that I'm gonna say, because I don't think a lot of women understand this, but I don't think like these kind of women understand what the fucking whole thing is going on. Okay, the whole like I'm not your mom, I'm your wife type of shit. Okay, men, when we come home, right? There's a reason why when you get married, the wife basically replaces the mom. What does your mom do? Especially if you have a good mother. What does she do? She cooks for you, she cleans for you, she takes care of you, even if she's working, right? So you see that your mom can do it. So what are you thinking as a man? You're thinking, oh, so then she can do it. Now, I know it's hard. And I know it takes a lot. And I know that it's not easy, because I've called my mom too and said, yo, how do you do it? You know what I mean? It's not an easy thing to do. But to act as if that I'm holier than thou, I'm gonna eat pizza while my husband's working. And here's the thing, it looks like she doesn't work. She just chilled in the crib. She does laundry, she cleans the crib up a little bit, and she's eating pizza. So instead of cooking or having a skillet on, so here's another example. This one guy, this one girl, she films her husband bringing flowers to her every time he walks in from work or whatever, or every week, like he brings flowers to her every week. But you can hear in the background, there's a skillet fucking cooking, my nigga. You can hear, tss, there's something cooking in the back. There's a reason why he's bringing flowers. There's a reason why something's cooking in the back. We need to stop this whole thing about relationships where it's just one fucking sided. Relationships are supposed to be equal and even. Men, we love it when y'all cook for us. And we love to cook for y'all if we know how to cook. We love to cook for y'all too. But if y'all make us something, regardless if we know how to cook, if we love to cook, we will appreciate it way more than you'll appreciate us cooking for you. Hundo P. These are facts. Ask any guy that you've cooked for and you've made him a proper meal. Ask him how much they appreciate that shit. They still remember that shit. They will always remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? Us men were like, we did that shit once. Like that was light, you know. But unless we like put our foot in that shit, we made some like neck shit. But other than that, like, you know, smooth out, you know, girl, like, eat that. It's all good, you know. So it's just it makes no sense. Like, if my girl, let's say it's a Sunday and I'm off, right? And my girl's running errands, or let's say she went to work and then after work she had to run some errands, or if she has her own business, she's doing whatever. But Sundays are usually the days where I'm chilling. And I know she's coming home at like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit her up, be like, hey, are you, first off, I'm going to be like, yo, make sure you eat some lunch or something. Second off, I'm going to be like, yo, what are you trying to eat for dinner? She's going to be like, if she's busy, she's most likely going to be like, honestly, anything, I don't care. So now, when you hear anything, I don't care, just make it as simple as fucking possible. Don't complicate shit. You know what I mean? Now, if you hear, I'm feeling like da-da-da, then get da-da-da. But if you hear, I don't really care, get something simple, it tastes good, don't complicate shit. Just don't complicate shit. You know what I mean? End of the day, man. It's just, So, if my wife, 13 hours, boom, food, ready to go, right? If she likes to take baths after, or she likes to take baths, right? Or like her back's hurting, massage her feet, whatever the case may be. I didn't work that day. This is what I'm talking about. If I didn't work that day, I was just chilling. Why wouldn't you not cater to your partner? And you were just chilling that day. Now your partner walks in, it's like, oh, you ruined my alone time. Well, then be single or move out. You two have your own cribs, but you're married. And you say, I'm your wife, not your mom. Not only, cooking for someone it shows love, right? That's one thing. The second thing, as I was going to relate to the other point that I was making in terms of relating it to your mom. Your mom, here's the thing. No man just is saying that I want my wife to cook every day. Every time, well, a lot of men, right? But no man's just like, I want her to cook every day and slave over the stove type shit. That's not, those niggas are psychos. Niggas is talking about every now and then, 3-4 times a week, there's a meal. You know what I'm saying? And then if there's leftovers, those are the 3-4 days that we'll eat the leftovers. Whatever, man. It's cool. It's light. We're making a big deal off of cooking and shit. One wife, head down, cooking for my man. Because he's working too, and I just worked. Right? And people are looking at her like she's a piece of shit. Oh, why is your man letting you do that even though you work too? Da, da, da. No, nigga, she knows wagwan. Hey, I worked. Whoever gets home first, they cook. And she probably just made a video off of it. Y'all don't know really the context. What if it was like that? Whoever gets home first, they prep the food. And then when the person gets home, by the time the person gets home, the food's ready to go. What if the man came home first? He's just going to chill there hungry, waiting for his wife? No, he's probably going to call his wife. Yo, how do you season this? What do you put in there? Da, 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 da. If it's a real cohesive fucking relationship, a marriage. If I was married to my wife and I'm at home and she likes to season it a certain way, I'm going to call her. Hey, if I got home first. Hey, yo, I got home first, yo. What do you want me to do to start prepping the food? If she says no, leave it alone, cool. Hey, yo, I'm hungry, though. Okay, yo, there's snacks here to go get a snack, eat a snack, whatever the case may be. But you have to communicate. A lot of people like to look at these videos and take it out of context or take it like at face value when this girl, but you never know. What if she had a long fucking day And she's like, fuck this, I'm not cooking, I'm eating pizza today. But her comebacks and what she was saying had nothing to do with what he was saying. He said, I can't come home to a full cooked meal, like a nice cooked meal. I just worked a 13-hour shift. I can't come home to some food. She goes, yeah, but I clean and cook. I clean and do laundry for you, don't I? And apparently, she doesn't even make lunch for the nigga. My dukes made lunch for my dad and my stepdads. So, and my dukes was considered like, well, she's classy now, but she's considered like a little tomboyish back in. But she's my duke. She don't play that. She's a thug still. So if she's out here fixing lunch for the niggas, like, here you go, here's your lunch type of shit, nigga, you're just being lazy. You're just being stubborn. You're being ignorant. Why didn't you give him the pizza for lunch? Yo, here, take this leftover pizza for lunch. Since the pizza from last night, give him the leftover pizza for lunch. And then once you give him the leftover pizza for lunch, he can at least eat that, come home, and then you cook something. Or you can get takeout or something. He's just saying, I want to come home to a meal. You don't have to cook it. You can just get takeout too. But that just, to me, is disrespectful to do it to your husband. And to say that. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit disrespectful. I don't know. At the end of the day, that is your effing partner. Treat your partner like how you'd want to be treated. If you work for 13 hours a day, it does not matter, man, female, whatever. If you work 13 hours a day and your partner makes it home first, or your partner's at home and there's no food in the fridge, and you didn't get a chance to buy any food, or maybe you're like, fuck, I don't even want to buy food on the way home. Like, I just want to go home. You know what I mean? Whatever's in the fridge is in the fridge. If the girl looks in the fridge or the guy looks in the fridge and there's nothing in the fridge, and maybe, oh man, you know what? Let me fix her something up. That's called a relationship. That's called proper relationship protocol, etiquette. A lot of people like to look at it one-sided. They should expect me to know if I'm hungry. They should expect. Yes, we get it. It makes sense if you look at it logically. But at the same time, you gotta communicate, man. If you're working long hours, like, man, honestly, I couldn't wife a girl. Like, I'm talking about, like, be married with a girl that does not think of me at least, like, in a way that's like, oh, this nigga worked 13 hours today? Yo, let me make him something. Or let me make sure there's food here. Oh, yo, he loves Popeyes. Yo, let me just get Popeyes like a few chicken breast Popeyes. You know, like, white meat Popeyes. I love white meat. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not talking about sexually, dog. I love all my bitches. You know what I mean? But yeah. So it's shit like that. Or like, my girl could be like, yo, I know she loves, I don't know, fucking pasta. She hasn't had pasta in a minute. She worked 13 hours today. Yo, let me surprise her with some pasta. Something like that. That's how relationships should go on. It should be effortless a little bit. So I could see why some girls get cheesed at niggas, you know what I mean? Because sometimes it's a little bit effortless if you think about it. It's the consideration part, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you weren't being considerate. Anyways, so, yo, isn't it fucked up? I got a Gatorade bottle and a Powerade bottle. And the Gatorade has water in it, and the Powerade is actually Powerade. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Anyways, so, for our last story, we got a U.S. soldier. And this U.S. soldier, I don't get it. So, a U.S. soldier fled North Korea. And, no, he fled South Korea and went to North Korea. And in my head, I said, wait, why? What would make you think that was okay? So I need to know more information. So, apparently, this U.S. soldier who fled to North Korea had served 2 months in South Korea prison on an assault charge. So he caught an assault charge in South Korea, fled to North Korea so that he wouldn't get in trouble is what I'm thinking. Never in my entire fucking life of fucking living out here that I've tried, and I'm sorry, excuse my français, okay? Never in my entire fucking life, okay? Have I ever seen this before? Ever. This guy is deciding to, doesn't want to face no ridicule, no charges in the US, no expedition, or no whatever. He would rather go to North Korea. Are you serious? You'd rather go to North Korea. Hold on, let me put on my doctor glasses. Sir, so you're telling me that you'd rather go to North Korea? Why? Why would you do that? You're not gonna get out. Who in their right mind thinks that that was a good idea? I would rather, not me, but if I was him, I would rather go through the fucking ringer with the South Koreans and the Americans, deal with all that shit, get an honorable discharge, be in the US, be known as a fuck up, but I'm free. Then run to North fucking Korea. Buddy, are you fucking serious? Makes no sense. I'd rather deal with DC. See DC? I'd rather deal with DC than these motherfuckers, bro. Buddy, that's so stupid, man. The last person that was contained in North Korea that was an American, do you know what happened to that person? I already stated this on this podcast. He came back fucked. Mentally fucked. Come on, man. I really try to understand the logic out here, but there's no fucking logic anymore. There's no fucking logic. It makes no fucking sense to me. Imagine escaping, being like, yo, I gotta leave the streets, the ghetto, just to live in another hood and get killed there. What was the fucking purpose of you doing that? Why? What the fuck? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? I just wanted to end it off on that. Like, yo, like, why the fuck would you try to flee and go to North Korea? You know what I mean? It's mind-boggling. So, private second class. So, American soldier who had served nearly 2 months in South Korea pleasant fled across the heavily armed border into North Korea, U.S. officials said, becoming the first American detained in North Korea in nearly 5 years. Private second class Travis King, bro, had been held on assault charges and was released on July 10th after serving his time. He was being sent home to Fort Bliss, Texas on Monday, where he could have faced additional military disciplinary actions and discharge from service. See, I didn't read the article. I just fucking read the headline, automatically assumed what happened, right? Because I'm smart. I'm good at estimating. Back on my report card, when you check out my report card, you should say when it comes to estimations and problem solving, number one, me. Number one. Excellent. I didn't even read the fucking article, and I already told you niggas what happened. He didn't want to go back home and catch more fucking charges with the Americans and the South Koreans. He already caught the South Korean charges. Good to go. Didn't want to he didn't want to face the ridicule in America. And he said, North Korea's the solution. You fucking idiot, bro. I don't get it, man. Like, I might call this like you thought North Korea was the solution. You thought instead of dealing with more bullshit back home, I'm going to go to the Gulag myself. I'm going to call this shit going to the Gulag. You're going to the Gulag for no fucking reason. Travis King. You can't even hear me. They don't have fucking internet there. Out of all things to do, you're better in an American prison than in North Korea, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? You have at least a little bit of rights in a fucking prison in America than compared to North Korea. And you escaped in there. They don't want you in there. And you're a black man. Good fucking luck, my ye. Good luck. So, I think that's about it. That's the end of the pod, man. I think we're gonna end it on that note, man. Cause going to the Gulag. And now that was going to the Gulag. Shout out to your boy, one and only Dr. IBC, coming to you live. We're gonna come back again. And then we gon' end it off on a sick type of freestyle. And I gotta outro, and I gotta make me smile, and I gotta make you smile, and I gotta stay blessed, and I gotta stay fresh. DC, we is the best. Hey, I'm a wizard with it when I'm walking Washingtons. When I'm walking in Washington's trying to get me some. Better know it's IBC, I'm in the this shit is too bright, my nigga. I got hella sun, I come to. Okay. Alright, man. All love. Peace, man. Don't kiss them hoes in the mouth. Shout out to Jack Thriller. Do not kiss them hoes in the mouth. Hoes in the mouth. Don't kiss them hoes in the mouth.